Good morning, dear students. I hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I, Mohammad Ashraful Islam, Senior Teacher of Mathematics, Milestone College, welcome you warmly to my class. Dear students, today I am going to conduct a class on Chapter 2 Profits. Before starting today's class, I want to review the previous lesson. And I want to ask you some questions. Are you ready? Let's start. 1 number question. What is the formula for finding the simple profit? I think all of you are able to tell the question's answer. Yes, very good. The formula for finding profit is I equals to PNR. Thank you. Then the next question. What is the formula for finding profit principal? You can tell. Yes, it is A equals to P into 1 plus NR. That's very good. Then the last question. What is the formula for finding compound principal? Yes, all of you will try. Yes, good. Formula for finding compound principal is C equals to P into 1 plus R power N. That's very good. All of you are able to tell the question's answer properly. Now I want to start today's class. Today's class, chapter 2, exercise 2.2, okay, and video recording class number 8. And I want to start from question number 12. At first, read the question carefully, and you have to read the question 2 times, okay. So question number 12. A person become borrows taka 5,000 from a lending organization at the rate of 8% compound profit. At the end of every year, he paid off taka 2,000. How much more money will he have as loan after paying the second installment? So, what will you have got from the question? There is given borrows taka 5,000. So, borrows taka 5,000, this one will be the principal. Then at the rate of 8% compound profit. So, what is 8%? 8% is compound profit. Then at the end of every year, he paid off taka 2,000. That means he had paid taka 2,000 after 1 year. Then we have to find after paying second installment. That means after paying 2 times 2,000 taka each time, that means 2,000 plus 2,000, 4,000 taka. What will be the remained money? We have to find this one. So, let's start the solution. Solution. At first, we will write this 5,000 taka, it will be the compound principal. So, this is the given principal, comma P equals to taka 5,000, then rate of profit R equals to 8%. Okay, we can convert this 8% into 8 divided by 100 percent, that means 1 by 100. So 8%, that means 8 by 100. This one will be equals to 0.08. So rate of profit will be 0.08. And what will be the time? Time will be after, we have to find for 1 year is, because of the person will pay taka after 1 year. So the time will be, time comma n will be 1 year. Therefore we can find the compound principal because of the profit is in compound profit. So we will find the compound principal. Therefore compound principal comma C equals to, how do we know? Formula C equals to P into 1 plus R power N. P into 1 plus R power N. Now put the value of P, R and N. So what is the value of P? Taka 5,000. Taka 5,000 into 1 plus R. Instead of R we will put 0.08. And what will be the value of N? N equals to 1 year. Then calculate this one by calculator we can do this one. 1 plus 0.08, it will be 1.08. This one have to multiply with 5,000, then what will we get? Taka 5,400. Okay, so after 1 year the bank will get from the person taka 5,400, but the person has paid first installment after 1 year. How much taka he has paid? 2,000 taka. We will write this one from this part. At the end of every year he paid of taka 2,000. At the end of every year he paid of taka 2,000. Okay, then what will be the remaining money? Therefore remaining money equals to taka 5,400 minus 2,000. What will you get? Taka 3,400. So after 1 year the bank will get from the person taka 3,400 taka, and this taka will be on for second year. Then for second year we have to, in the same way we have to find the compound principal. So write it here again. Principal comma p equals to, so this remaining money will be the principal taka 3,400. Rate of profit will be same rate. Rate of profit R equals to 8%, which one is equals to 0.08, and time will be n equals to 1 year. Therefore compound principal C equals to P into 1 plus R power n. Now put the value. The value of P is taka 3,400 into 1 plus R, 0.08, power will be n, value of n is 1. Calculate this one, you will get taka 3,672. So after 2 years the bank will get taka 3,672, and the person has paid off the second installment. So what will be the remained money after paying off the second installment? So it will be, therefore the remained loan will be equals to, so taka 3,672 minus 2,000. So what will you get? Taka 1,672. So this one will be the result. So this is the solution of question number 12. Now I am going to solve a creative question. See, creative question number 14. Okay. So what is the question? Shipra Borua deposited taka 3,000 in a bank and got taka 3,600 together with the profit after 2 years. So this is the step. So read the question carefully. I repeat. Shipra Borua deposited taka 3,000 in a bank and got taka 3,600 together with the profit after 2 years. So these are the given information. So from the given information we have to solve question A, B, C. So what is the A number question? Find the percentage of simple profit. This is the A number question. B number question is what will be the profit principal after another 3 years? And C number question is what would be the compound principal after 2 years if taka 3,000 was deposited at the same percentage of compound profit? So this is the creative question. Okay, so don't think it's tough, it's very easy, you can solve. Okay, solve one by one. Don't think about B and C, just think about A. So how do you have to find in A number question? Find the percentage of simple profit. So what is it? What do we have to do here? We have to find the percentage of simple profit. Percentage of simple profit, that means rate of profit. So you know how to find the rate of profit. So what is rate of profit? Rate of profit is R. R equals to, how do you know? What is the formula for finding R? R equals to I into 100 divided by Pn percent. So for finding a number quotient, we need I, we need P, we need N. If we got this, then we can find the rate of profit, that means percentage of simple profit. So let's check what is given here. So deposited taka 3000, so this one will be the principal, and got taka 3600 together with profit, then what will be 3600, it will be profit principal, that means A. And another information is after 2 years, so what is 2 years, 2 years is time. So there is given, principal is given, time is given, but I is not given here. So how can we find I? At first we have to find I. We can find I equals to A minus P. From profit principal, if we subtract principal, then we will get I. Okay. So at first we will find the I, then applying formula we will solve the A number question. Let's start. Number question, A number question's answer. Okay. So at first we will write given principal comma P equals to taka 3000. Then there is given 3600 profit principal comma A equals to taka 3600. So we need I. So from A and P we will find I. Therefore profit I equals to A minus P. So what is A? Taka 3600. So this is the A, then minus P. What is P? 3000. So what will be? Taka 600. So 600 is profit. Now we can find the percentage of simple profit. This one, percentage of simple profit. So we'll write therefore percentage of simple profit comma R equals to, we'll write the formula directly. Okay, I multiply by 100 Pn percent. Now put the value. What is the value of I? We have got value of I is 600 into 100 divided by Pn. What is P? P is 3000. So write here 3000 multiply N. What is N? So there is given N equals to 2 years. So you have to write it here. Time N equals to 2 years. So we'll write here 2%. Okay, then calculate this one. We can divide 3000 by 100, then we will get here 30, and 30 we just show you how can we get this one. 2 times 3, 1 here, 3 and 2 will be 6. So 6 divided by 60, what will we get? 10. So we will get here 10. So we will write 10%. So this is the answer. So this is the solution of 14A. Now solve B. What is B number question? What will be the profit principal after another 3 years? That means we have to find profit principal here for another 3 years. So let's start the solution. B number given principal comma P equals to taka 3000, then another 3 years time. So when we will get another 3 years, another 2 years, then we have to add this time with the given previous time. So here is another 3 times, and there was after 2 years. These 3 and 2 will be added. Okay. So what will we get? 3 years plus 2 years. 3 plus 2 years equals to 5 years. 3 years plus 2 years equals to 5 years, and rate of profit will be 10%. That you have got of profit. Rate of profit R equals to 10%. We have got it from A. So we can convert this one 10% into in the decimal, then we will get 0.1. Okay, so 10%, 10 by 100 equals to 0.1. Now we will find the profit principal. Therefore, profit principal A equals to, how do you know what is the formula for finding profit principal? A equals to P into 1 plus NR. So this is the formula for finding profit principal. Okay, now look at here, we have got the value of P, we have got the value of N, 5 and R, 0.1. Now put the value here. Taka, P is 3000 into 1 plus N. What is N? 5 multiply 0.1. Okay, calculate this one, we will get the result. What will be the result? You will get, you can find this one. Taka, what will be? What will be the result you will get? So it will be 1.5. 0.5 plus 1, 1.5 into 300. We will get Taka 4500. So this is the result of question number B. So and this is the solution. We need to find the profit principal and we have got the profit principal A. This one you can solve in different ways. After here is given the principal. If we find the profit, after finding profit we will get by applying formula of profit, simple profit I equals to PNR. In this way, after finding profit, this profit will be added with the principal, then we will get the same result. You can find this one also. We have completed A and B. Now we will solve C number question. So read first the question. What would be the compound principal? That means we have to find compound principal after 2 years. After 2 years, if Taka 3000 is deposited at the same percentage of compound profit. So in C number we have to find compound principal. So what is compound principal? C. C equals to, you know, P into 1 plus R power n. So there is given the time, there is given P, and at the same percentage of compound profit. That means the percentage of profit that we have got in A. So start writing C number, given principal, comma P equals to Taka 3000. Time is given here. What is the time is given? Time N is given 2 years. 2 years and same percentage of compound profit. That means rate of profit will be R will be 10%. So what do you have got for 10%? 0.1. 0.1 we have got in A number. Then we have to find the compound principal. So we know for finding compound principal, formula is compound principal C equals to P into 1 plus R power n. Put the value of P. What is P? Taka 3000, 1 plus R. What is R? R is 0.1 and power will be 2. So what will we get? After completing here, we will get 1.1 power 2. With this, if we multiply 3000, we will get 3630. So this one will be the result. So I think you have understood the creative question. Next, we will solve another question, creative question, example 5. Read the question, example 5. Example 5. To meet an urgent family need, Monwara Begum takes a loan of Taka X at the rate of 6% interest and Taka Y at 4% interest. She takes in total Taka 56,000 as a loan and pays Taka 2,840 as interest. So this is the given step. Now the questions are: A, what will be annual interest if 5% interest is imposed on total loan? 5% interest is imposed on total loan. Then B number question, find out the value of X and Y. This X and Y value we have to find. And C number question, how much interest will be paid by Monwara Begum if 5% compound interest is imposed for 2 years. So this is the question. Now we have to answer. Okay, at first we will solve A, not we don't think A, B, C in a time, just think about A number question. So what is the question A? What will be annual interest? Annual interest, that means annual profit. If 5% interest is imposed on total loan, so what is the total loan? Total loan is 56,000 taka, 5% is rate of profit, and annual interest, that means for 1 year, for 1 year. So what will be the simple profit for 1 year? We have to find this one. So let's start the solution. So solution of example 5. Example 5, A number questions answer. So what is the given part? Given principal, total loan will be the principal. So principal equals to P equals to taka 56,000. Then rate of profit R equals to 5%. So 5% is given, and time will be annual interest. So it will be for 1 year. Now we have to find annual, what will be the annual interest? Annual interest will be the I. Okay, therefore annual interest I will be, we will find for 1 year. So we will find, therefore interest comma I equals to PNR. Now we have got here P, we have got N and R also. Now put the value and find the, calculate the result. So P will be taka 56,000, N will be 1 year, and R will be 5%, that means 5 divided by 100. So we can calculate this one by divide 20. What will be the amount we will get? Taka, you can calculate by your own. It will be 2,800. So this is the answer. Okay, now we will start B number question. Now read the question B. So B number question, find out the value of x and y. We have to find the value of x and y. So what are the given information for x and y? Read the stem. Monora Begum takes a loan of taka x. So Monora Begum has taken x taka as a loan. So what will be x? X will be the principal. And what is the rate of profit? At the rate of 6% interest. So 6% was the rate of interest for taka x. So x is principal and 6% will be the R. So from here, can you find the annual interest, annual profit for 1 year? Annual, that means 1 year. So if we find profit, I equals to PNR. So P will be x, N will be 1, and R will be 6%. So this one will be for x. And another thing is there, taka y. So what is taka y? Taka y will be the loan. It will be the another principal at 4% interest. So here R will be 4% interest. So for two parts, for x and y, we can find the profit. Okay, and she takes in total taka. That means x and y, if we add, then it will be total loan, and total loan will be equals to 56,000. Okay, and pays taka 2,840. If we find the profit for x taka at 6% rate, this profit, and y taka for 4%. Okay, so if we add this profit and this one, then we will get total 2,840. Okay, now we start solving. B number question, the annual interest on taka x at 6% equals to, what we will get? P will be x multiply 1 multiply 6 by 100 taka. Then what we will get? Taka 6x divided by 100. 6x divided by 100. So we have got this one for this part, x taka at 6% rate. Then we will find for this one y taka at 4%. Then what will be? And the annual interest on taka y at 4%, what will you get? Taka y will come p multiply n annual, that means 1 into r 4% divide 100, then how do you get 4y divided by 100, this one will be the taka. So this is the profit in two different ways. One is 6x divided by 100 and another one is 4y divided by 100. Now we will write, therefore according to the question, what will you get from the according given information? According to the question, we can tell Munawar Begum takes loan total x and y, then what will you get? X plus y equals to, what is the total loan? 56,000. So we can give an equation for this. Total taka will be total amount 56,000. And another thing, total interest pays taka 2,840 as interest. So we can tell this interest and this interest addition will be the total interest. So we will get 6x divided by 100 plus 6x divided by 100 plus 4y divided by 100. This one will be equals to taka 2,840. Okay, 2,840. Now we can simplify this one. Take 100, do the LCM here, 100. Then how do you get? 6x plus 4y equals to, what will be? 2840. Now, or do the cross multiplication, consider there is 1, so by cross multiplication we get 6x plus 4y equals to, so 2840 will be multiplied with 100, then how do you get? 2840, another 0 will get, so it will be 2,84,000. Give the equation 2. Okay. Now with the equation 1 and 2 we will find the value of x and y. Okay, let's see how we will do. Now equation 1, this equation 1, x plus y equals to 56,000, this is the equation 1. This 1 will multiply by 6, will multiply this equation, multiply by 6. So in that case we have to multiply x, it's a term, and y another term. So all the terms will be multiplied by 6. Then we'll minus, subtract 2, equation 2. Then we get, how do we get? We'll see. Okay, so equation y have to multiply 6, then we have to multiply all the terms by 6. So we will get 6x plus 6 into x, 6x, then plus sign come y into 6 will get 6y equals to 56,000 will be multiplied by 6. Then how do we get? Take calculator and do the multiplication. We'll get here 3,36,000. Okay, by if we multiply 56,000 we'll get by 6 we will get 3,36,000, and then write the equation 2. At the equation 2, 6x plus 4y equals to 2,84,000. Now calculate this one. How do we get? Subtract this one, since the sign here is plus, it will be minus, here is plus, it will be minus. Then minus 6x plus 6x will eliminate, plus 6y minus 4y, what will we get? 2y. 2y equals to, we will get, subtract this one, we will get 0, 0, 0, and it will be 2, 5, 52. Okay, so twice y equals to 52. Okay, then what will be the y? Therefore y equals to 52,000 divided by 2. That means we will get 26,000. So the value of y is 26,000. What is the value of y? Value of y is 26,000. Now put the value of y in equation 1. So what will you get? I want to write it here from this part. From equation 1 we get, from equation 1 we get, that means instead of y we will put the value of y equals to 26,000. So how do we get? X plus 26,000 equals to 56,000 here, 56,000. Now what will be the x? X equals to 26,000. When change its side, then the sign will be changed. What will we get? 56,000 minus 26,000, then we'll get 30,000 taka. Therefore x equals to 30,000. Therefore how do you have to find? According to the question, we have to find the value of x and y. Then therefore the value of x equals to taka 30,000 and y equals to taka 26,000. So this is the result. So I think all of you have understood this part. Now read the question C number. How much interest will be paid by Monora Begum if 5% compound interest is imposed for 2 years? So here is given 5% compound interest, that means it will be rate of profit, time is 2 years, and total loan is 56,000 taka. So this one will be the principal. So start writing. C number given principal comma P equals to taka 56,000, then rate of profit R equals to 5% and time N equals to 2 years. So these are the given information. So from this we can find the compound principal. Therefore compound principal comma C equals to P into 1 plus R power N. So this is the formula. Now you can solve by your own. Put the value instead of P and R and N, then you will get the result. So what is P? Taka 56,000. 1 plus what is R? R, if we convert 5 divided by 100, then we will get 0.05. So right here 0.05 and power will be 2. Now calculate this one, we will get the result. What is the result we will get? It will be 61,740. Okay, so this is the result of this part. Now the question is, what is the, how much interest, what is the interest I have to pay it? So what is the interest? We have to subtract, this is the total principal for this amount, then we have to subtract 56,000 from this part, then the interest will get. Therefore Monora Begum is to be paid as interest. This amount will be taka 61,740 minus 56,000. So calculate this one, we will get the result. What will be the taka we will get? We will get 5,740. So this one will be the result of C number. I think all the questions are easy. You can solve this one. Okay, now I want to give you the homework. Homework number will be 8 and I want to write it here. Homework number will be 8 and it will be exercise 2.2, question number 14 and example 5. You have to write this homework in your homework copy. Okay, I think all of you have understood today's class, and if you have any problem you can write in your comment box. I will try to give you the feedback. Thank you so very much.